Now let me talk about the Raiders. And let me talk about Josh McDaniels. I heard Colin Cowherd talk about the Raiders and Josh McDaniels and how we should give him a break because of everything that this organization he has had to deal with over the last year and a half, from Henry Ruggs to I forgot homie's name, but the dude that was online threatening people with guns who got who got released. And it looks like five of their 7 first round draft picks in the last few years have been cut. Have been cut. And the latest one being Jonathan Abrams. We know about the head coaching situation in John Gruden. I'm sorry. It's been a tough sledding. It's been a tough road for the Raiders. And they were saying that we should give them a break, and for people like myself that were calling for Josh McDaniels' job, should just give him grace and time. Hell, Jack Del Rio, the owner of the head coach, came out and said, we should be patient with him. Here's my issue and why I think that you shouldn't be patient with Josh McDaniels. Because if you look at this, look at the press conference or look at the post game talk. And Ryan Clark pointed this out. Look at the post game talk that what's his name? Derek Carr had. How he was emotional and crying and stuff, and saying that he loves Josh McDaniels, he loves the coaching staff, and then he also talked about that there are some players that put everything into it, and you don't know what some players have to do to get just get into bed and get out of bed, you know what I'm saying? And what they have to put into their bodies to function, which I understand. I mean, this is a very physical sport, probably one of, if not the most physical sport. So I would never understand because I don't play in the NFL, but there are people, you've heard multiple stories of, Monday or Tuesday after the day after the game, a lot of them can't even get out of bed because they're so sore, you know what I mean? But when Derek Carr said some players, and that told me, just like it told Ryan Clark, everything you need to know. This is a divided locker room. And I understand that you don't have Darren Waller. I understand you don't have Hunter Renfrow. But even with all the turmoil and stuff that went on last year, the Raiders still made it to the playoffs. This Raiders team is 2-7, arguably the worst team in the league. A team that has Derek Carr, Josh Jacobs, who's been really good this year, which I think is also coincidental that this is the year that his 5th-year option was declined, but he's still having a great year. And Devonta Adams, healthy players. You're 2-7. I understand that last year they won like 6 games. Most of their games are one-score games. Most of them that the Raiders are in. Most of them are one-score games. I understand that last year they won most of those one-score games. But I'm not talking about, well, the only product on the field I'm talking about is, of course, being 2-7. But when you hear Derek Carr say what some players would do to get on the field, that means that there's a divide somewhere. And to me, that starts at the head coach. And let me ask the listener or the viewer, Has Josh McDaniels showed you anything to remotely think that he's a good head coach? I'm not saying coordinator. Has he showed you anything this year to make you think that he's a good head coach? Like, think about it. Like, what has he shown? Derek Carr has regressed. And it kind of goes back to Russell Wilson and the Broncos. Do you think Derek Carr is one of the leaders in NFL history in comeback wins? NFL history. You think he looks this bad for Devontae Adams is still one of the best wide receivers in the game, if not the best. You think now he looked really good on Sunday, but all I'm saying is this. You can give or Josh McDaniels grace and give him time, which I understand. But what has he done as a head coach to show that all he needs is more time? Bro, you lost to a team that going into the game had a first-year head coach. And when I say first year, I literally mean first year, not any coaching position at all in the NFL or college. You lost to Matt Ryan, who struggled this entire year. He got benched for Sam Ehlinger. You lost to a team that their offensive line and running back has had the worst seasons this entire year. And now they come to you and have a resurgence. Yeah. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.